right now I'm sitting on a piece of metal in just some underwear, and I feel very vulnerable right now.
Is that Alana?
Was that an orgasm, Holly?
Yeah, the full LGBTQ.
I mean, it'd be a weird stance if we were against it right now, wouldn't
I
it?
have no hair. I have none. You don't fucking laugh. Didn't you see what happened after Will Smith's wife?
Alrighty, we're ready to go. We're ready to go whenever you want. Okay, this is a little bit of a different web episode right now. We just finished the CycleBar drag race with CycleBar Naples. It was wild. This time my butt doesn't hurt because I didn't do the class. I was filming it. But these two sexy guys were. You got Sid. Sid, you're like barely in shot right now. I don't know what's going on right now.
Sid,
What's your alter ego again?
I love you.
Thursday Adams.
You gotta make sure to talk right in the mic. Now I'm gonna like abuse you guys right now to make
It's
sure you
Thursday
talk right
Adams.
into the mic. It's super
Thursday.
directional. So we got. What was your alter ego?
I'll do Jessica Fierce.
Okay.
No, you can't be Jessica.
You can't be Jessica,
Teresa.
cheater.
You can't steal.
You were
Sorry, I just
Teresa.
love the name so much. They've inspired
He
me.
can be Jessica
No,
if
he
he wants to be.
can't.
It's
No, I
okay.
can't. You're right.
It's okay
I'll
with
do
me.
Teresa Fierce.
It's okay.
Now, I came up with Teresa.
I like that. TF.
So I'm Whitney
I
White.
second Teresa.
TF.
And any alter egos for you guys, or is there no alter egos? You're just Holly Fenton.
Hollywood.
Holly gives wood.
Hollywood and Mason.
Amazing.
Hollywood knows nothing.
So that was fun, man. That was
Yes.
wild.
Yes. So good,
Yeah.
right?
I was so excited about Sid and Josiah, really. And you. Honestly, I thought you were going to kind of pussy out.
I don't pussy out.
Well, I don't know you that well. So.
Don't
be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy, man.
I think honestly,
Don't
we
be a
went all out.
pussy.
We went all out with this one.
Yeah.
Especially Sid, too.
Well, you didn't wall that.
Shout
What
out
the
to
fuck
Party
is this,
City.
man?
No, it looks
What is this? You
No,
pushed
he
that. The
looks great.
second the thing
I
was
keep- why
finished,
do
he
I-
pushed right out. Did you see?
I feel
He
like I've been
darted.
defending you a lot so
Out of
far.
everyone's body, yours looked the best. Sorry.
Hey, that's because it was covered.
No.
This is my hair. I don't wear wigs.
That's all Jake has to say. Ruben?
We got Ruben.
We got Ruben.
Yeah.
And we got
So Ruben, I randomly met you. 2 days ago?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So when you're talking to that, talk right into it.
Nobody touched me.
My dad used to be on the radio, but not me.
Yeah, well, look, we're going for chaos and we found it.
All right, here we
So, yeah, we have two friends. Well, I have two friends that I invited. The second I invited them,
We're
just.
sharing a mic. Is
Yeah,
that-
you guys good? You guys good?
No.
Yeah. Look,
We good?
you're double teaming it. Okay,
Okay, we're
deal
double
with
teaming
it.
this mic right now.
There's a lot of double teaming. And Josiah's he's cut out.
Cut the balls.
This isn't.
Yeah, that thing. Who brought that? Who brought that?
Bro, what?
No, that.
What?
Did you bring that? Or you brought that?
Maria's.
Can
Yes.
I?
I brought
Hello.
something
What's
silly.
Called the
I'd like
big
to see
pink
the
dick.
You brought your penis?
Don't bring a water bottle to a cockfight.
Right, I think right now in shot we can just see boobs, so they probably still need to see your head. What's your name again? What is it? Maria, lovely to meet you. So you brought the penis.
Yes, of course.
Fantastic.
I certainly didn't.
Jeez, that was wild.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
thought Aquafina.
Yeah.
I thought Aquafina did that.
So are you a member?
Yes.
Okay.
I just became
I
a
thought
member. Michelle's my aunt.
Michelle.
It's a new member.
Instructor.
Michelle, don't know Michelle, but
More
lovely
is
to meet
more.
Michelle. If
Hashtag.
you're watching this, Michelle, thank you. So anyway, yeah, this hat. Okay, this. You know what? I can't do it. Whitney White.
Okay.
It happens.
Bitch.
I am-
It happens. There it goes.
There we go. I
It
still got my
happens.
hat.
I understand.
Now I just look like a real gay
Now you're just
cowboy.
confusing.
Now I'm just a gay cowboy.
He's not committed. He's not fully committed to it.
Aren't you supposed to be in Times Square?
Yes, I look like that guy, huh?
I mean, he went from Australia to Texas real quick.
I think he's just called the Times Square Cowboy. No,
I think he
I
is.
think that's it.
Not
Not a
Don't
whole lot.
resist
What a
too long,
career,
though.
huh?
Just
Yeah,
to
that's
know.
what he does.
Hey, bro, you know when you're talking off mic, no one
Just the
hears you at all.
tip.
You gotta like. I told you,
got
you're
much to say
double
yet.
teaming this mic.
We are double teaming the mic. They're all double teaming the bottle.
So, Ruben, that was your first experience at CycleBar. What
That
was your
was my
thoughts?
first time.
Yeah.
First experience.
No one forgets their first time.
Nobody figured.
Hey guys. Hey, sorry.
out.
Y'all missed out.
Bro, is it
Are
just
those
me
those
or is
like
there
guys that
like...
were bothering us?
They don't want to admit it.
I think it's new
Hey,
teeny
there
Or they
it
boppers.
want to pay.
Just be like Dora, explore it, baby.
Some of them are cute.
Is it just me or does like this
So
feel
this
like
little
middle
guy-
school?
this little
Mercato,
boy right here
Mercato's just
has
marked
been
like middle
touching his
school.
junk.
Are we catcalling 15-year-olds?
I don't want to catcall anyone
That's
that's,
his thing.
Generally
you know, hello, people above 18.
Give him the mic for a little bit.
All right,
How does it feel to have missed the most
One-
epic ride of the year?
just a quick question, bro. How old are you?
I'm pretty 19.
Okay, good. Are you
Not
sure?
as young as I thought.
Are you sure?
Oh, I thought
You're
Man.
not 19. There's no way. Y'all got my ID?
No.
Wow, okay, that's all right. No, it's all right, man. Like,
Everyone
you know,
say
I don't
no.
think there's a law.
It's in the car.
You know, just making sure. I don't know.
I'd lie about
Do they,
that.
are they supposed to be 18?
Lie about being 21.
Yeah.
Don't lie about being 19.
You think that him looking right at us at the way
19.
we're dressed, he think we
it's a
care that he's
compliment, bro.
21
When I
or
was
not?
19, I thought I looked older.
Like LGBTQ and shit.
At what? LGBTQ?
We're for it.
You guys are for LGBTQ?
I mean, we kind of, it'd be
Yeah.
a weird stance
I
if we're
do
against
need
it
a
right
all
now.
of
job,
it.
so if anyone out there is hiring, a job, I can work at a gas station.
In
I'm very
Australia,
good
you'd
at
be
that.
allowed
I
to get
can-
a shop,
I can-
but you
yep,
can't.
I can
Sorry,
do
it's
car
it's
wash.
America.
I can do a car wash.
Yeah, but we have freedom.
I can clean up truck stops.
Freedom unless it goes against what
truck
we
stop
want.
cleanup. Jessica James.
No. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe. But
Are they 15
I am so sorry to anyone listening to this right now.
Does anyone want to come home with me or not?
What's going
No,
on in the
it's
hub?
not. It's on That's Interesting podcast.
That's
a little
interesting.
bit louder if you want it to be.
If this were on Pornhub, this would be severely disappointing to a lot of people.
They act like they
Like,
don't
could you
like it.
imagine you're in the bathroom, ready, like, oh yeah,
This will
up
get a
comes
meme.
this,
Young boys.
and you're
Older
like,
man.
well,
Like,
this is gonna
I
be like
feel like it would
30s.
be one of those things where like this is
30
going to
but
go
looks
somewhere.
20.
This is going to go somewhere. No,
Right.
something's going to happen.
something's
And
gonna
it's just
happen.
tick, 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 and you're like, my wife is only gone for so long.
You're like, come on, just scrubbing forward.
I feel like the vote would just end up being need a Viagra. Because this didn't work.
I feel like you're like medieval, like a medieval maid or something. You're just-
Yeah.
You know what I look like now? Looking at it more, I feel like I'm Hitler from Little Nicky. That's what I feel like. Where he sticks the pineapple in his ass.
Oh my god.
Never seen Little Nicky, have you?
I haven't seen.
It's
no.
an Adam Sandler hit.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
one of my
have
favorite
actually,
movies.
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
get
It
that
is
from
the pillow
Khabib,
fight to
the
watch.
UFC fighter?
It is.
Oh, dude.
This
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
outfit?
That's a
This is what he does in his spare
Russian-
time when he doesn't fight.
How amazing would that be for a UFC outfit? Like if you were a UFC fighter and you came out dressed like that and then you beat the guy's ass.
think if I was Colin
especially
McGregor, I would've
if you're-
genius. That
If
would
you're
be
grappling
genius.
from behind,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel vulnerable. Right? You know. See you guys. Make sure to subscribe.
You know, I feel like Mike Tyson right now, the way he is today, he would absolutely do something like that, where he'd dress up like this and just absolutely kill somebody.
Well, I think
Well, just quickly,
I think
just
you're
quickly,
right.
what
And
did he
I
ask
don't
about
think he'd be
LGBTQ?
criticized for it either.
Plus-
Not one bit, because everyone's progressive now,
Holly,
so I
Holly.
doubt that he'd get.
One second.
5 minutes,
Holly,
Mason's
what
out.
did the kid ask about LGBTQ? What was his question?
He said, "Are you guys for LGBTQ?" And I said, "Yeah, we're for all of it."
It'd be kind of weird. It's a weird stance if we're like,
But then he asked a
fuck
lot
the
of other
gays and their
questions.
rights, and then all of a sudden we're like dressing like this. It's kind
I
of
said,
weird.
"This is
Whoa,
my
whoa,
husband."
All right, we need to towel. We have a spillage.
Uh-oh,
We have
uh-oh.
electricals. This is not a good combination, people. I wanted chaos, but this is
getting
not
messy.
what I was going for.
That's
It is getting
I,
messy.
Vodka?
If there was any
Tequila?
doubt if that was tequila or
We're gonna
not,
towel.
that is
We
definitely
need
tequila.
to spill on aisle 1.
There's a fur coat behind
I'll
it.
go grab a towel.
Yeah, we need to clean up all this. Yeah. So anyway, guys. So Ruben, we completely skipped past Ruben when the 19-year-old boy came in.
That's okay. I don't
So that was
blame
your
you.
first attempt. That was your first experience
Yes.
of a lot actually. You had
I don't know what
CycleBar.
that
You
was.
had a lot of drag queens. You had some weird Aussie guy, Cuban that's dressed. This fucking half-assed attempt, Diet Coke.
We got
what was your
penis shape protein bottles over there. We got all kinds of stuff.
It's just a lot going on
Bottles
right
of
now. I'm sorry, guys. Anyone watching this and hearing,
But,
I'm sorry.
cylinders.
Ruben, what was your experience?
Yeah, what'd you think?
I thought it was amazing. It was a really hard workout, first of all, so I'll definitely be back for that. And it was just a lot of fun. It felt like we were in Miami, like at a festival, like South Beach or some shit. Like it was amazing. Like
Yes, Ruben.
We love you. You're perfect.
I like it.
You're doing it
belong
right.
here.
You're
All of that was
perfect.
so encouraging. Like during the class, I was like, I'm feeling
You're doing
something. Like I don't know what it is, but
Well,
I like it.
honestly,
I like it.
Stacy, I got to her. I'm just like, because I go, you're gonna like this. She not just the whole drag event, but like the cycle bar in general. And she's like, can I do this like every week? I'm like, yeah.
Yes, Stacey.
Absolutely.
Because she wants your butt, Holly. She saw your butt and she was like,
I know.
She goes,
I
how
got
does Holly
this
get that
butt.
butt?
You didn't miss it.
Riding the
My
bike.
butt is
It's
from
all
cycling.
about the riding.
It's riding the bike. And
Oh
it's
my
out of
God!
the
Could you see it in the
saddle.
mirror?
You got to be
I
out
was
of
so
the
worried
saddle.
about that. Was it good, Stacey?
It was good. It was good.
Thank you so much, Ruben. Was it good? My butt looked good.
It did.
Yeah.
I
I love
definitely.
it.
was
I
like,
love Ruben.
All right, so guys, we're gonna make
He's so
sure. Okay, I know,
nice.
guys. We all have to be in the one conversation because
sorry,
if we're having individual conversations, the person only hears all of them at once.
I think that's
I'm
a
so
big
sorry.
ask.
It is. It's like I feel like
Blake, you got to organize us.
I'm
You're in
try-
charge, Blake.
Right now, I'm
Blake.
sitting on a piece of metal in just some underwear, and I feel very vulnerable right now.
That's what it feels.
Yeah. Speaking of vulnerable, Mason, where's Mason at?
Mason,
He said it was 4 minutes.
Mason might have been a little
He
too
bailed.
vulnerable. And
He has
I think
attention
he-
deficit disorder,
Okay, yeah.
so he could only do 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minute man.
Remember on the podcast
What's he like
how
in
he
the sack?
he bailed. He's 4 minutes.
4 minutes, and he's like,
Everything is
oh,
That's
Turned
far.
into a lot of
Everything's
yes, 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 yes.
yeah. So, Jake, aka Jessica James.
Jessica James.
Jessica James.
Yes.
I was fascinated how you didn't like. So when we got here, for anyone like speeding you guys up, we get here. There's a massive Red Bull the size of Josiah's leg, and it was massive.
I like
his
the
leg.
big ones.
And so then I found out that you to get into character, like, look, hats off to how committed you are because you decided I'm not going to eat and I'm just going to smash the Red Bulls because that's what Jessica James is like.
That's what Jessica James is like, and it does help. It does help to be a little irritable when you get into drag. I find, and the other part is, it's once you get into full costume, you can't do anything. So not only are you bitchy and irritable, but you're also telling everyone, "Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me?" And it's like little things like,
the nails.
"Can you pick up that water and put it in my mouth?" Please? Like so you do turn into it. But I will be. I gotta say this tonight. Very controlling. Tonight, the energy was so good. The people were so fun. You guys dressed up so wonderful, and we weren't alone. A lot of people left, but the energy was so positive. Everything was so great. I was actually in a very good mood, even though I was hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. And now we're going to go down to the pub here in Mercato, and we're going to do some dancing there as well. But yes, I that was the idea. But this is the best Jessica James has ever felt at an event. So thank you all for
You love
showing
to see
up.
it, guys. You love to see it. That's good. Well, yeah, it's funny though because as soon as I put on the wig, I just all of a sudden you get dainty. Like I can't help it because the wig's in your freaking face, and I'm always doing this, and I was just like, oh, I get the mannerisms now. Like even if that's not your general nature, just by having the wig, I was like, where did that come from?
This is my hair. I don't wear wigs.
But it was funny. All of a sudden, as soon as my outfit was on, I started noticing I was
agree.
wet. Stace, like I was well into character, and I didn't even have to try.
You
it.
should throw on some 6-inch heels and come talk to me.
That's true.
Because that changes everything. You can't help but prance around.
What about like a
again.
jock strap so you tuck it and roll?
You can tuck and roll if you want.
That'd make you feel very feminine. Yes.
It's a little painful.
I have to admit though, Ruben, I'm a little bit disappointed you didn't dress up. Like when I said to Nikki, for like story context, guys, when I spoke to Nikki was, I set her up to try and get her so she had to come. Because I was like, all right, 3 questions, Nikki. 1, do you want to miss out on something cool? No. All right, do you want to miss out on something cool tomorrow? And she goes, no. And I go, do you want to come to the drag race? And she's like,
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know you, and you're like, I'll come. And I was like, oh, hey, mate, who are you? And then I thought, all right, this guy's going to dress. And then he comes like he's about to take a client for personal training.
I didn't know.
What the fuck is this, man?
Are we gonna do this again? Is this gonna be? Because I'm gonna come
Next
dressed up
year.
Next year.
Yeah,
Why next year?
we're
Third annual.
well, the drag one maybe. We'll see. It depends on.
Man.
We do other theme rides that are super fun. We're probably gonna do a white ride, so that's easy.
I'm already there,
You
baby.
can- you're
I'm
you're
already
good.
ready, I'm ready.
You went to the
I'm-
white section in Party City.
Literally.
I'm gonna hit that
I
hard.
went, all right, tutu. I'm like, well, I need to make sure that it keeps because I wanted originally the theme was I was gonna get because I'm wearing tennis shoes. I was like, all right, I'll wear a tennis skirt and then ponytails. I couldn't find either of those. I was like tutu, and I built around the tutu.
Yeah.
So that's how Whitney White came into fruition.
Whitney.
So I didn't.
You did
know-
great.
You like
I
it,
didn't
right?
know that I was supposed
Yes.
to dress up. I definitely would have. So
Next time.
Next time.
you didn't mention that part. I was just like, I'll be there. I want to go. It sounds like fun. I thought you guys it was like a
I
show.
told you. You
like-
said, "Oh, I have a friend who used to be a drag queen, or was a drag. He's a drag queen."
Yeah, I just mentioned that. You didn't
Well,
say,
yeah,
make sure you dress up.
I didn't. Okay, that's my fault. But
Well, actually, no. You know, I did do my eyelashes on the way here.
yeah, but that's by
So look at that,
choice. You
right?
do that every day.
That's what I was looking at.
No, I did. I really didn't.
But is that like
Yeah,
daily?
if he was wearing
He's like,
makeup.
this is how I came here all the time, you know, guys. So Sid,
That's what I was.
Sid, I have to say I'm very, very impressed. I'm very impressed by your outfit, my friend.
Why, thank you. We went to the same exact place. We were sharing ideas. We ran amok, tried finding and piecemealing every piece of our costume, and we came out like queens, I think.
Oh, we definitely
Really
came out like
very, very
queens.
good.
Like queens.
Very
Yeah.
good. This is so
I think we absolutely crushed on it.
Hey, we did really well.
so good.
Yeah. What's that?
I wasn't gonna dress up.
You gonna talk into a microphone? I can't hear you.
I wasn't gonna dress up at first, but then I got inspired. I saw everybody doing. I was like, you know what? I have to go all in. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna go all in. Do as much as I can. I had a blast. Honestly, would come again. Recommend it. I loved it. I had a fun.
Tallest drag
so
queen
fun.
ever at
Do you know
Mercato
how
history.
energy.
Do you know how funny it was? So he was all like super excited. Then he saw our video we shot where I looked terribly sexy, and he was like, "You heard when I called him?" He's like, I didn't know it was that out there." And I'm
It was
like,
out
"Shut up,
there, you
bitch."
know?
I love
I'm like,
you
"You're
guys.
dressed up."
I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go pick somebody up from the airport, but
All
thank
right,
you guys
you
so
say
much.
hello to
I'm
somebody.
gonna come back. I'm gonna come back later if you guys are gonna be here. It's gonna be
We'll be
just down the
floating.
street, so you guys are gonna be
We'll be floating, man.
See
Yeah,
you guys
man.
at the pub, okay?
Yeah, we'll
of
probably be at the
course.
pub for a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Ruben.
I'll see you.
You're
Bye.
beautiful. You're
I love you,
perfect.
Ruben.
You're fantastic.
So cool.
And you belong.
And you belong here.
So good. All right, anybody else want to hop in?
Anyone
here?
wants to hop in, they can. I mean, it's all right. But yeah.
You should talk to Matt with his Boston accent. It's so funny.
Who's from
Matt,
Boston?
come in.
What we doing, huh?
Boston.
I'm from Boston too, so we can get this
You're
in
from
here.
Boston?
You a Red Sox fan?
What part though?
No, talking
Well, I'm
to
not
the
from Boston.
microphone.
Exactly.
I'm from
See,
the
that's how it
outskirts.
always starts. See, this is what
No,
they
so
say.
everybody asks you from Massachusetts. I
Talking to
say
the
I'm from
microphone.
Boston.
Oh.
It's an hour away, right?
What
That's how it
part?
always starts.
Where you from? What part?
I'm from Chicopee, so it's
Yeah,
like
but
an
see,
hour and away.
He sounds
swear on
Boston.
this?
He's
He's
from
from
Boston.
You were
I'm
like
from
Boston
Massachusetts.
to
He's
like,
robbed.
the fuck is
He's robbed at
Chicopee?
least 3 banks.
It's like an hour away from Boston.
That
So
accent's got 3 banks written all over it. He's robbed
I'm
it.
a
Chicopee's
tattoo.
next to what? Where is that?
It's more so near.
like Matt Damon.
You know where Springfield is? You know
Okay,
Springfield?
see, this is the problem. This is what everybody says. Everybody says they're from Boston, and then when you say what part, it's a city you never heard from.
Oh, really?
Springfield, that's almost New York.
But he doesn't.
Springfield.
He
is
doesn't
not-
sound Boston at all.
I'm not from. I'm.
No, because he's not from Boston.
I wasn't
He's
raised
from
in Boston either.
Massachusetts. He's not from
It's
Boston
different.
proper.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck He's out.
Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. See, whereas with you, it's like straight away. There's no question you're from Boston.
That's what everybody says.
You know,
yeah.
like so. Sid has a question. How many banks have you robbed?
Have I robbed?
Yeah, yeah.
Town.
No, wait.
Charlestown.
Me, none. My family? It depends what
different
decade we're
story.
talking
And
about.
that cues
so-
our sponsor. Our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding.
So Josiah, you enjoyed this.
Did.
Do you think there's any people you know that'll be like, oh, really, that's weird, or you think they'll be pleasantly surprised?
I think they'll be both pleasantly surprised and also very like
Pleasantly
wow.
aroused.
You know, like what is he doing? You know, why does he have a wig on? I'm not. They're not used to this side of me. I think that's kind of the point of why I did it too. It's kind of a way to get out of yourself, be a little different, be a little odd, but enjoy the process while you're doing it. You know, that's why I wanted to do it. I wasn't doing it at first, but like I said, I think it is a fun.
Peer
time.
pressure is actually really good.
Every
The pressure
real
will
man.
do it.
Peer
Every
pressure
real
is very
man.
important, people.
That's
Every
what this
way.
place is, though.
It really
Everyone
is.
thinks it's just like a cycling.
No,
That's
no,
not
no.
what this place is
Nah.
at all. It's like a family, man. Like you come here, you get like it's like psychotherapy. It's a psychiatrist. You get motivated. Like and man,
Friends.
friends. I could ramble forever, but you know, like especially in 2022, you know, with women. It is a cult. It's very Jim.
It's a cult.
It's very Jim Jones. It's very all that. But especially like in like the current climate, the current culture, like women in general. Some girls, body shame. That doesn't happen here. There's girls who are like size 14. There's girls that are 00. Like everybody's welcome. You can be gay. You can be straight. You can be a lesbian. You can have a Boston accent. You can be whatever. And everyone's included. You know what I mean? So it's a
and
a
you
cult.
get complimentary massages
It is.
apparently too.
It's a cult.
You're perfect. And you're doing it right.
So
Is
how long
that
have you been a
Alana?
member here for? Was that an orgasm, Holly?
No, Alana, the fashion designer.
Was the
I'm going to be in
orgasm
her
the
fashion show
microphone,
next
though?
week.
Because
Alana,
if the
come
orgasm
here.
is not in the
And then-
microphone, it doesn't count.
More about it.
ASMR now. Orgasm ASMR.
I love it.
Editing this is
No,
gonna
but
be a
it is.
nightmare
I
to
mean,
mute
that
mics.
really is what it is, though. It's not like. So she's over there somewhere. So my boss, Amanda, tried to get me to come here for like months. I'm like, I'm not doing a spin class. Do you know what I mean? I had like, in my head, I'm thinking like 1980s Suzanne Summer, like thigh master nonsense. Like, I'm not doing a spin class. And then I came here, and it's like, you miss, my back was hurting me for 2 weeks. When you miss class, you start to feel like you need to get back. You know what I mean? Like, you miss it. Like, you have to get back. And it's
Just like
addictive.
cocaine.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Honestly, it
Very
does.
like that, too.
That's how I describe it to Stace. I was
Heroin,
like,
the
it
same
feels
thing.
like you've taken
You know?
Molly or something. Like it's. I mean, not that I've ever taken it, but I'd imagine it's what it feels like.
Lies.
It's very similar.
It's
I heard it. I know
it's
a guy.
cult.
I know a guy.
Anyhow, Blake, this is Alana. She's just graduated from high school. She's a fashion designer. She's incredible. It's her second fashion show coming up. I'm going to be in it. It's next Saturday. Okay, go. Speak into here, right here.
So it's
Alana, here, right here.
I love this. You're doing my job. Normally, I'm the catty person. Hey, speak in the microphone, guys,
So,
please.
yeah, Holly's gonna be the
Why don't you-
fabulous model.
Get
with
real
multiple
close.
looks.
There we go.
Oh, really close, really close.
Cup it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. So yeah, we're producing a fashion show. Holly's gonna kill it. It's all sustainable. It's all
created all
punk
the designs.
and fun.
She's 18.
Where's it at?
So it's at Manuka Salon. That's on Immokalee. Heather Bassano, her salon, and it's in the hair salon. It's gonna be fabulous.
It's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be beautiful.
I mean,
Perfect.
Y'all should come.
Yeah, we come for sure.
We belong here. We're perfect.
Show some love to a young entrepreneur.
Yes.
So how long have you been
She's-
doing fashion for?
I've been an artist my whole life, but fashion probably past like 5 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've taught myself how to sew, and I'm off to Philly in a couple days, honestly. I'm going to fashion school at Drexel soon.
Fashion school.
What's been one of the biggest impacts for you in your fashion design life? Obviously, you're still quite young, but what's been one of your biggest muses or one of your biggest what's been like what's really gotten your passion going in fashion?
Well, my
You just
mom
wanna
is
say
a
that
jewelry
line.
Yeah, I know.
designer, so I've always been around jewelry and, art and design. But my biggest inspiration for fashion is Vivienne Westwood and her activism through her clothing and art. And, and sustainability is really where I like it,
So you say sustainable. What does that mean with
So,
fashion?
pretty much,
Reuses.
yeah, so every piece in the show coming up is made from pre-existing materials. So I find it, or people donate to me their old stuff, and I repurpose it into something new and fabulous, couture.
What's one of the more interesting things that you've taken to repurpose within your fashion designs?
I've used like literally anything. I use a lot of like humongous jeans, like huge, and then I make them into full looks. I have this like weird husky
It's kind of making
shorts.
Holly's boobs press up even more the way she's holding that.
Yeah,
Very
kind of.
like that. That's what when you're saying it, that's what I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah, I would say closest thing is like Vivienne Westwood.
Very
Sorry,
like
so-
punky.
Yeah.
Like punky, tartan.
Yeah.
It's good. We have
No,
like,
what I'm saying, when she was explaining it though, my head was thinking like deconstructed, like Magella, or
Yeah.
like that's what my head was thinking.
I go from deconstructed to fully constructed. It's
Yeah.
everything.
She's incredible.
I have a question for you. So, what material have you not dealt with yet that you are very intrigued in doing in the future?
What material? Well, definitely metals, like metal pieces and.
People wear
parts of
metal?
car-
Very
You
Paco
can.
Rabanne.
People wear meat.
Yes.
That is
Paco
true.
Rabanne.
Very Paco
I
Rabanne.
love
shouldn't
them.
take
Yeah.
them.
Totally.
Yeah.
I have a request.
My brain's not working.
Can you make something with license plates?
Oh,
Yes,
I
and it can be
should.
licensed
Can
to
you wear it?
thrill.
All right. It's for
Oh.
you. I'll make
Designer.
one. I'm gonna start collecting license plates.
Yeah, connect with the local jail. Have them do your dresses.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like we're in China. I'm just kidding. That was terrible.
Savage.
License plates.
So what's a piece where you just
everything
it's so out there that you just want to try and make it?
Well, something that I've already made that's crazy. I found this Christmas tree skirt on clearance, and it's like, I don't know, 5 feet wide, and it's a metal frame that I created into a skirt. So it's like an orbiting skirt made of denim and old jeans. It's really fun. There's so many cool things. You guys have to come to the show.
What was
Heck
that?
Yeah. What was the date again?
August 20th at 7 p.m.
Okay. August 20th, 7 p.m.
Next
Manuka
Saturday.
Salon.
Yes.
All right. I just remember it's honey, so it's sweet. That's how I remember it.
Honey.
That's correct.
Yes. All right. Awesome. Whoa. We're looking. I'm
Awesome.
looking forward to seeing that license plate dress.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to be there, right?
Not yet.
It's
not yet.
her stuff's
Next
so
show.
cool.
Next show, New York Fashion Week with Jessica James.
That's right.
Are you actually going to dress up for it?
Jessica James, New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
It's happening. License, but you heard it here on the podcast.
That's
That's
Unreal.
She's slowly backing out. She's like, I'm too fabulous.
We might have to go dance, Blake.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, we're at the
We're just
pub.
going to shoot the shit for a little bit longer. This is a short podcast anyway.
I might come back, or you might see me. I am gonna come. I'm definitely coming back. That's it.
That's it?
I'm just gonna walk to Milwaukee now. What? Milwaukee always gets a laugh.
Strangers,
Milwaukee, walking.
We'll
What's
get
up?
into it.
I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Are there many people walking past going, what the hell's going on, Stacey?
Nah, man.
That's good. See, everyone's just like normalized here.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get into
Just
it.
have them engage with us.
Let's
All
break
right.
it down, man. What are we getting
So,
into now?
we've like
Have a
sort of cleared up.
conversation.
Stace, do you want to get in shot right now?
Let's
You may
get
as well
some
jump on the
close
pod.
shots.
Do you want to jump
Come
on
in,
the pod,
Stace. Grab
babe?
a pod right here.
Grab a mic.
Grab a seat. Let's run into this.
Yeah. So
I'm
we currently have my beautiful wife walking in. I coerced her to come check out the class. She
Should we
fell
move
in
the
love
camera
with it. No, it's a good. It is what it is. So, yeah, what were your biggest takeaways? What did you enjoy from the class? What,
I mean, my ass hurts.
Well, yeah, it's going to hurt for sure.
No, like, it was tough.
Listen, biking in general is somewhat painful around that
Yeah.
groin area, that groin
100%.
region, until you've gotten used to it. It's like building up a stamina to it. You know what I'm saying? But my legs feel fantastic. It does feel great to have sweat, even though this outfit is absolutely horrendous to collect sweat. But it feels nice. I mean, we had a shot of tequila. We're not, we haven't been drinking anything.
You
but
buzzed?
Nah,
it's been a very nice night. It really has not been scorching, but it's fun to have people yell, and the lighting and the energy is infectious. So
100%.
if you really are looking for something out of the box, not your, come on, man, do it, man.
It
Just
was a
lift
li-
another one,
It was a
dude.
little bit like that, though.
Slightly.
In a good way, though.
And
I
don't
feel like- I
feel
just feel like I was at a
rejected if you
party.
don't do it.
Yeah. Stace, what did you think about it?
I thought it was amazing. I love the darkness and that it just feels like a rave. I literally said, I'm like, can I do this once a week and you watch our baby?
Yeah. I'm happy to watch the baby. She's adorable as fuck.
It was
Are
just
you saw it
amazing.
all?
No, not yet. But I will be
Bragger.
in 2 days for sure.
Oh, you get a 2-day delay, huh?
Yeah, but like what you were saying, Sid, like I didn't feel this need to turn it up or turn it down. Like when they said it, I was like, I'm just gonna do me, and that's.
I
just
had
the way
one
it's gonna
setting the
be.
whole entire time.
Yeah.
I did not switch it.
I
I said
said
up,
I
down,
barely
that's all I did.
Yeah, I felt
Up, down once, that's all I
dude,
did.
I absolutely felt terrible because I wanted to be in beat because I know how to dance and shit, but I wanted to be in step with it, bro. There was not one setting I can figure out to be in step with that
Me
beat. So I was just like,
either.
I'm just gonna do my hair.
One setting.
I'm gonna do my hair, and but no, it was fast, it was fun.
Yeah.
Listen, anytime you can work out with other people,
Yeah.
and in that type of setting, it's a good time because you're always
100%.
gonna have your heart's always gonna be racing in a good way.
Yeah.
So again, the pain in my butt, it's not what you think. But those seats are just not comfortable, and obviously I didn't stand up when they asked me to. So
They're very
that might be the
tiny
other issue
seats.
as well.
Yeah,
Very
100%.
tiny seats.
So who has done, from the two of you, have you done cycling before like this?
I've never done
in
cycling.
this
So
setting.
we actually did.
I've done cycling,
You
but
have?
like in the bright lights at a typical gym, not like a vibe.
Not like a vibe like
yeah,
this.
not like this.
This, I'm trying to think of other workouts that felt like this. I would say like maybe more HIIT gyms that have a little bit more like music, but even then you don't have the dark, and then they have the fluorescent lighting where they go black
Yeah.
light, where
Yeah.
this guy just lit up like a Christmas tree,
Right.
which lit my Christmas
let's just
tree
show
up.
'em. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. But like it's got one. No, the lights are too.
One setting.
I'll tell you what, those lights
It's got
came on.
One setting, then you got flashing.
When he turned that thing on, it was dope. He looked
We
like
were going-
Tron.
In Party City, we're going crazy.
It
I
looked like a-
forgot it was lighting up because like as soon as I'd get back and I'd take it off because I had to get on the bike again, I'd be like, oh yeah, shit, my hat's on lighting up.
It was
totally forgot about it.
And it really added a true element to it. Like I said, it looked like a drag queen Tron. Like that's what it looked like. You had those lightings. Yeah, drag queen Tron.
Dragtron sounds like something from Transformers. I am Dragtron.
I really thought that after Jessica James, you
Did you
were going
say
to go
gay?
up and do like a cowboy dance. And I was like, come on, give
Back
it
to
to
the
me.
good old
Like,
days, huh?
You wanted me to
give
do
it
that.
me.
You wanted me to do that.
I
If
would
the
have.
poll
I
came
would
down,
have.
was
I
it?
would have went to the ATM and taken out hundreds.
See why everyone's
thousands.
sexually confused about what my like orientation is? Because my wife just keeps pushing like
Nothing wrong with that.
everything, like buy these short shorts, buy a tutu. Like she didn't say that part, but that was my choice.
When you st-
But it's everything is like, oh, can you just get up there and do this?
the next thing's the Vaseline, and that's when it starts.
I don't know.
Your jock
I'm
strap
finding
in,
out about
all
your
of a sudden,
life
like,
with your wife.
shut up, dude. I have another kid.
I'm a responsible parent.
I feel like we were half in a like costume party, half in a bondage party, then
Half
a
in
little bit
LSD.
of drag.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
What Mason and Holly were wearing,
Yeah,
I was just like,
this is bondage.
I was like, wow, okay, this podcast, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can show that outfit or if it's considered, not
What-
suitable for. I just probably did. There'll be a waiver at the start of this episode, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
If you don't like
Disclaimer.
titties, just don't watch this thing. Which is kind of like gonna make a lot of boys watch it.
So
welcome, kids.
when you guys saw Holly and Mason in their outfits and their giddy ups, what was like the first thing you thought of? Like what was like in the analogy you guys thought of in your head?
Boner?
Boner.
A boner?
I was
Really?
surprised.
That's what you guys came out? Man, you guys are so lazy.
No, that's what from him. I wouldn't say a boner. I was very surprised, but also I saw the promo of it too. So I kind of was
Yeah.
expecting it, right? But also I was kind of surprised. I think the leading up to the event itself was one of the most fun parts about it.
I thought
yeah.
It was wild out front, man. It was like a
Yeah.
party already.
Yeah,
I
it
would
was.
take a picture.
That it
Yes.
was.
Yeah,
That was
I
one of
mean,
the best
It was
parts.
so much better than what I expected. I was literally dreading coming, and I was like, my husband, I need to go and support him. And now I'm texting my mom, and I'm like, this is so cool.
We should send photos to your dad.
yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder what happens when Steve
Immediately,
sees these
right now.
photos.
I'm
the
literally going to
podcast.
have you block my mom from your stories when you release this one.
Not the reels.
Yeah, like, oh, what? I mean, I just forgot that I thought these would have like this tutu would have underpant things.
But it was so
No.
freeing to not have it, right?
Dude, no
Bro, the
joke.
liberation
I have underwear
felt
on,
from
though.
not having it.
I have underwear on,
Incredible.
but like the fact that it's just freedom and I can this is
Speak
what
to 'em.
America felt like, 5 years ago. Before Trump got in.
Oh, we're gonna get too political with it.
What?
Nothing wrong with that.
I like Obama.
You got to rewind.
Especially in
rewind
Naples.
Naples.
I don't
a
like
lot
it.
of years.
Death threats will follow.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll see.
when I looked at Holly and Mason, I honestly thought that they were in a Saw parody porno flick. That's what it felt like.
Yes.
First thing that came to my head, first thought was like, that looks like something like, you want to play a little game
Meanwhile, I'm
with
like,
my penis.
over
Oh.
here, like, is this an average
Took a turn,
Tuesday?
just like that big ass
Average Tuesday.
penis mug. Whatever.
that was
penis
it,
bottle.
Yeah.
That was
thick one, too.
So
hectic.
that penis mug, guys, like when I met that girl, just literally at the end of the class, she goes to shake my hand, but she holds out the penis, and all of a sudden I'm shaking her hand like this, and I was
Wow.
like, well, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, huh?
Well, it was a whole handful.
Double
It-
hand even.
it had a lot of girth.
That was a double
A
fist
lot of
for
girth.
sure.
Double fist.
We can probably
Glock
call that a beer
3000.
can.
Yeah, no, more, double beer
Oh
can.
my
stacks.
gosh. Did you hear
Yeah.
what he said? Glock 3000.
No, I feel like it's like that's called her daddy podcast right now.
Yeah. No, that was fun though.
Oh my gosh.
There's a few people that flaked. There was, I'm gonna call out the peeps. People that
They missed out.
they missed out, man. That was
Better
a
luck
few
next time.
friends. They were like, "We're gonna come. We're gonna buy tickets." I told them they're non-refundable, and they bailed. I mean, we replaced the tickets like that.
Shooting a podcast.
Shooting a podcast. Yeah. I mean, it depends how you define fame.
My grandmother thinks I'm famous.
Yes, and my mom likes me.
Absolutely.
No, that's someone
You
else's
just- you
cameras.
not
They just
seeing
happened
it.
to be there. It was a weird. We didn't realize they were going to be there, so I mean, we're
man.
rolling
But we
with
sat
it.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
Dap that.
Appreciate
I
it, man.
like it.
Appreciate
Stay
it.
safe, man.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to the homies.
Stay off the
What's with
drugs.
like all these kids here?
Bro,
Where are
lots-
their
A lot of
parents?
TikTokers, I think, come from that place over
It's
there.
Naples.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah, but where are they-
renegading
I
going
feel
on.
like their parents are like, go be famous. Just push
Their
yourself
grandparents
into
are
the
what?
camera.
Do you think these kids are going to be taken to Naples? I mean, this is the place, Lily, where you let your kids, you pretty much give them a 25-mile
That's
radius
true, right?
to go places here.
I think like this is not the scoop, but like if you want to kidnap children here, this is probably the place to go because everyone trusts everyone. That's how you get around with it.
There's probably got to be a shit ton of Herbert the Perverts though in Naples, right? Like you'd have to think.
Yeah, especially when I'm wearing this.
There's a bunch of popsicles down the cellar.
Definitely. Bye.
I'm gonna say that like all this fabulous stuff, like it's a lot, man. Like,
do you feel like you uncovered a new side of yourself?
No. I know that when I put like wig, like flamboyant clothes on this, it makes you, it pushes you into that. Like you can't act manly in this stuff. It's literally impossible. All of a sudden, you have to move. Like I said earlier, you got to move the wig out of your eyes. You don't do like how do you move hair out of your face in a manly way, like a masculine way?
Don't.
It's like fuck yeah, move that way. Fuck yeah.
I tried. It doesn't work.
You can't do it. And same as this, like how do I put this over my shoulder in a manly way? Like I have to do this, and I feel like hello.
You really do become one with yourself.
Yeah. It's a new experience for sure.
When Josiah put it on, it was so funny watching him have to like justify why he's a masculine man.
You know what I mean?
For the first
I tried
20 minutes.
so hard, but I just gave up with it.
It was so funny, dude.
I let my emotions take over.
I was the same though when we were in Party City. I was talking like, yeah, fuck yeah, I got a wife, I'm a man. Well, I'm buying a tutu. I swear, guys.
He actually wore his wedding ring today. He never wears any
Well, I didn't go to the gym today. That's why. That's why. If I go to the gym, I can't wear it.
A secret.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Hey, Josiah, so you came down from Chicago.
All the way from Chicago.
And you're doing this blog of doing 100 adventures. This was
it's
20.
a vlog, not a blog.
Yeah.
Get that shit right.
It's a vlog.
A video blog.
With a V.
In a way, right? V.
Video blog.
Yeah.
Video blog. But you started this vlog series. This is the 20th one. Obviously hasn't come out. It will be set to come out probably in a week or so, right?
In a week, yeah.
So out of all the adventures up to now, where does this rank?
Well, it's hard to rank it on a regular scale because I feel like all the other adventures were a lot different, right? Like hiking a mountain, spending the night, or sneak into a fight, sneak into an NFL event. This one is almost like, when I define getting out of your comfort zone, this is like the epitome of that. 100% like I would say it's number one, just because you find a different side of yourself. You're putting on a wig. You try to act masculine, but it doesn't work, right? So for me personally, it was like, I think out of 20 out of 100, it's number one on that spectrum.
A podcast.
What isn't going on here? Like everything's happening. Anything goes.
The interesting one.
That's interesting with Blake Doyle. Subscribe. No,
we're filming and it comes out.
This will still be in the podcast.
Do you want to hop on the podcast
what's wrong
and share
with
some of your
dating in
thoughts?
this element?
You can.
What do you mean?
With y'all meaning men?
What is wrong?
Is that your man behind you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I have no fucking clue what she's talking about, guys.
I gotta turn Andrew Tate mode. Come, wait. Come on.
Why don't you come on the podcast?
No, come on here.
We need to hear you.
You don't like the light? What, are you afraid of it? Don't worry, we all get a look in the dark, guys.
Okay.
Okay, so she dates a lot of people, guys. That's what she's saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, she finds when she dates. She finds when you date people with a job and something going on for them.
Okay.
This is interesting, guys. Yep. Then when they do some questionable shit, they're inconsistent. This bitch is drunk, guys.
Red flags.
Mm-hmm. Is this chick on a date right now and she's like ranting about him? Oh.
Are you Latino? Are you Latino? That answers everything. That answers everything.
Who's this gentleman with you? Is he the?
Is he your man?
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Hello, best friend in the whole world.
All
right.
Then all of a sudden it is like, oh, I'm busy. I do this. You ain't gonna treat me like no little boy.
Huh. You mind if I take this?
I want you to take this.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
You to be consistent with what you said you want to do. You told me you wanted to take me out.
Yeah.
You told
We can
me
go
to
down the
hit
line.
you up later. Now you don't hit me up. But I see you snap something or post something that you're out. So now I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, I guess you got busy. And now all of a sudden I'm treating you like a little boy and impress you.
I got a question for you. How long you been dating?
Does it matter?
Yes.
I don't know, it does.
Yeah.
It does for one reason. But answer. It's fine. Trust me. Couple weeks. So luckily enough, you found out in a couple of weeks that, hey, you know that Thursday's trash day, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is how I look at it. If a guy wants to be a boy, let him be a boy. Let him take. But listen, yeah, I can say I'm the manliest man, but this is coming from a guy dressed up in drag right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit going on. So, being a man who's been imperfect in his life, right, who's done the lying game and been the little boy in his past life, he's a little boy. Whether he's 40, 30, 20, 50, 60, we all got that little boy in us. And if he's, I'm sorry, but how old is he? He's there. Okay, so he can still be on Snapchat. He's probably still collecting. He probably has free lunch at high school,
Is anyone older than the age of 14 on Snapchat?
But what I'm saying is
Snapchat
listen,
like
at the end of the day, you don't get mad at it. You say, hey, cool, thank you so much for being honest. And you walk your happy ass. Listen, listen, it could be the lighting facing my eye. You seem like a very attractive woman. You'll be fine. There's plenty. Now, Naples, listen, the men here in Naples are, they're on a time clock, and it ain't much, right? Clock's ticking. So if you want to find a man who's really looking to go balls to the wall his golden years, go find his ass. Because he won't ditch you, trust me. He'll probably send a Bentley, girl.
But I'm just trying to say, like, that is something that you definitely come across. Every time you try to ask somebody about their behavior, if they have a job, it seems to be, oh, I do this, I do that. Bitch, I run a company, I have a house.
Oh, what do you do?
I have kids. We're not going to say that.
OnlyFans?
I'm a boss,
Okay.
too. So at the same time, like, if I
OnlyFans 100%.
100%.
Hey,
how much money you get from feet pics?
Is it Feet Finder
Hey,
or is
hold
it?
on.
To be honest, if you're not on Feet Finder, you probably should be.
You should be.
You should be.
That's at
Only you don't
least
show your
that's at
face.
least an
Feet Fund.
additional
I'm not even kidding.
$2,000
You
a
wanna be
month
a
in
boss,
residual
babe?
income
Some
from
people are
those,
making
those
dough.
teeth.
What's your
those
company?
toes.
What's your business? What do you do? Healthcare.
Oh, that's what you want.
You want to hide healthcare? Like, you
Oh,
made it
man.
seem like, like, I run like a brothel. Like, right there on.
That looks
right
after
there.
mental health. That helps
Hey,
mental
don't do
health. You know?
Yeah.
Wowzers.
She
Okay,
belongs
she
to the
just
streets.
twerked, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
You have a great night.
She
Well,
belongs to the streets,
that was
guys.
great. I didn't realize that a bunch of
Let's
like
unpack that real
cross-dressing
quick.
people would elicit a random piece of therapy.
That she absolutely just got stood up.
100%.
100% just got
She
stood
did
up.
look
Going out with her
really
best friend
good
on
though.
Saturday.
Just
No,
saying,
she
like,
listen
she
straight
looked
up. No
fire.
disrespect. She was bang. Like, she
The way
looked like
that
a really good-looking woman.
She
Like,
clapped
straight up.
those cheeks real
But
good.
she
Like
needs a
he's
man
missing
that's
out.
just like, I'm gonna take you. She needs a
Honestly,
365 type of guy.
No joke.
She needs a white guy.
No,
Because she's dealing with too many Hispanics. And I talk as a Hispanic because Hispanics just like to play a lot of games because we listen to Bad Bunny and shit. You know what I'm saying? So white guys just don't have chipa.
She needs to marry a
But they-
rodeo. Because that chick is wild, man. Like, you run on her back and she's taking you for a ride, man.
Oh no, that's the one that you don't have to put a quarter into the bed. Like that's
yeah,
already moving.
That shit is like
in a
crazy.
good way.
And she's gonna bite it off.
Like she should have been in CycleBar because she would have been
Bro,
up, down.
oh my God. She'd be telling Mason what to do. Mason,
Oh,
no, you
hands
don't
down.
do that. You put your hands down.
Hands down. So listen, the questions that were coming from her, just because I don't know if anybody heard it, because my microphone
I
doesn't speak
didn't like
directly.
to-
I think we should take more questions too.
But absolutely. Hey, we're taking all questions, guys. If you guys want to come, just drop
any
it down.
question.
Whether
If you
it's
got any
life,
boy-
whether it's
anyone wanna
Buddha-ish,
jump
whether
in?
it's
If you got
dating.
boy problems, I feel bad for you. We got 99 problems, man, but a bitch ain't one.
But pants are not one.
And a
right
halter
now.
top isn't one.
Yeah, we got a lot of ones.
Yeah.
But listen, and this speaking to the topic that she was getting into, because she was talking about a guy who was
Yeah.
just playing games. Here's the facts. At the end of the day, if you've been a couple of weeks with somebody just dating around with them, and they're showing you signs already, it's a good thing to show him to you. Now, at the end of the day, for those watching that have issues, just be straight up. Just tell them, yo, listen, I don't really want to go. I'm going to go with my boys. And I feel like men try to, and again, I've been caught in this shit too, where we try to soften the blow and be like, listen, I don't want to hang out tonight. I really love hanging out with you, but I want to hang with my boys. Like, it's all about
100%.
balance. We don't have to go like, I'm going to spend every single day with you. Can we just watch anime, cuddle, hug? Can we just make cookies? Like, no, you don't have to do all that.
I'll be honest, bro. It's hard to take you serious in that outfit.
That's so fucked up.
That's very, very, very fucked up.
Welcome to oppression.
So fucked up.
You know?
Yeah,
Do you have
anyway.
a question? I see it.
What
gotta
is
ask about a
going on?
question.
That-
You got to ask a question.
It's a
yeah, like,
It's a
what's
question.
the state of the current economical crisis?
Marvin Gaye asked that
Anything?
so many times.
Yeah. Do you have,
Anything you have a...
this is a podcast. She looks very
We're filming
offended.
a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, is that okay? You look very angry about it. Is that okay?
You're just confused because it's Mercato, bunch of drag queens filming, right?
Yeah.
It's confusing. I know.
Do you enjoy? Yeah, we do
Hey,
things
try to do things
different.
different, you know?
Thank you. You have a great
It's a
evening.
pleasure.
I can't tell if she's
Every time
pissed
that you
off.
guys
feel like
say
she
a
was
bunch
upset.
of drag queens, I'm like, am I the prettiest drag queen to people then?
Look,
Do people
you're
think I'm
so good
actually
at
a
it.
drag
It's
queen?
confusing.
Will we even call you a drag
I just
queen?
tried
though?
to come and be a pop star.
We just tell people you got everything done in Thailand.
Yeah.
What was your what's your stage
They
name?
didn't lock the door to
What's
CycleBar,
my
right?
what?
Because I left some stuff in there.
Well, they're at the pub anyways. They're close by. So
What's your stage name again, babe?
Lacey Peters.
Lady C. Peters.
Yes.
Holy cow, that's absolutely a porn
that's
name.
a porn name. Yeah.
Right?
Well,
That's a porn name.
we'll tell
I
them the way
even
we
have
came
the
up with that, right?
Gmail.
Lacey.
Oh yeah, she
Peters.
has a Gmail for Lacey Peters.
What, feet pics still?
Already
That was the
prepping for
plan.
the
That
OnlyFans.
was the plan. If we're gonna sell
Interesting.
feet pics, we're
If
like,
I was
she can
gonna
be
do
a,
it, that
a
was gonna be
pseudonym.
the name, and then I was also gonna make a private Instagram just for him. But you know.
Just for me?
Interesting.
Yeah,
what do you
just
mean?
for you.
Like my feet?
No. Of
Are you
me.
taking sneaky feet
taking
pics?
advantage of him when
And
he
I don't know
sleeps?
about
I
this.
did. Remember, I took a
She
video of
did.
him when we were walking in my grandparents' yard because his feet had mud all over them, and that's a thing on Feet Finder.
Yeah, did you know that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. When she said I filmed him, I thought something completely different. She was
Oh,
like
no,
at
he-
her
she
grandmother's
literally-
house. I was like, whoa.
She literally took advantage
Freaks.
of my dirty feet. She was like, hold on. That could be used for the category in Feet Finder. She's researching things in Feet Finder to see the categories, but she doesn't take action. I'm like, I want to make money from my toes.
For anybody who's watching, if you are earning any type of wage, whether it's 25 cents or $10,000 on a monthly basis on Feet Finder, I would love to speak to you, and I have no doubt in my mind this man wants you on his podcast.
Shit, yeah.
I'm not kidding you. I am so intrigued by that. And yes, completely a genre that people love. I don't understand it, but
I
it's
do.
not me.
I
Just-
understand
if Stacey's
every
into it,
ounce of it.
Josiah's
I have
into
a
it.
feet
I mean,
obsession.
I wouldn't
Really?
But
Who was in the
Wow.
movie that we watched the other night, and he like kicked down the seat, and I was like, "F, his feet are so nice."
I can't remember, but that's a true
Are you
story.
into feet, Holly?
Sid,
She knows people that be on. We talked about it on the podcast about
that's
Feet
right.
Finder. Yes.
Sid, if you could
Oh, you
make
got the
5
same shirt. Throwback. Cult
See,
leader.
Holly
If I can make
has-
5 what?
Holly
5
has
to 10K
really nice feet
selling
as
your
well.
feet pics, would you do it?
Bro,
Without a doubt,
I would
right?
do it. I would do that
Without
for
a
a
doubt.
grand
We
a
did
month.
Scoot
talk
over
about
My
so you
feet.
camera, Holly.
know.
Scoot over. We change it up a little bit.
ask a question. You gotta ask a question.
And we need something deep. If you guys are gonna ask a
You
question,
gotta ask a good
Any
question.
question
If you're
you
asking a
want.
question, can't
why
be
are
on,
you
man.
dressed like you're about to go to Hawaii? And your father. That's how.
And those
fathers do it.
flamingos aren't correct. They're supposed to be on one leg. They're cheating. Are you sure? Those are the laziest flamingos I've ever seen in my
It's
life.
true. What's going on, man?
It's okay, man.
What's your
you're on
question?
vacation.
Do you have a question?
You guys live here?
No joke.
You guys play the perfect traveler roles. You guys do it really well.
This kid has been in like I think 8
So
of our
come up
videos
with a
already.
question. Just think of like something deep,
He's lived some
something
lives.
philosophical.
That's a deep question.
I mean, it's what you got
That's
to
a
do.
very deep question.
What is love?
Love is coming back, taking the red eye, only to walk in on your wife, getting tag team by. I think what my man's trying to say is true love is blind.
Do you want to squat down?
But what is love? Love is different for everybody. Love is different within a
does he
person.
always end up
Love
being like-
morphs itself from everything you
Really
learn,
fun-
everything you
Serious.
absorb, all the energies, all the trials.
you.
Life builds
You're
up a
perfect.
different definition of love every single year for you because you learn something new. Is that about as deep? And that just came straight from the heart. And I'm lacking because
That kid
Thank you
understood
so much.
We love it. We love it.
We'll be here all week.
That
Not
kid-
really.
Thank you,
He took
Mason.
nothing
You
from
were
that. He
amazing.
understood none of that.
We need to
Absolutely
start
nothing.
like a segment called like
Sweetie.
what is it like Wednesday?
What's tomorrow?
What is
Sunday.
wait. Oh yeah, shit. Tomorrow's Sunday.
Holly's right
Wow,
at
I have
9.
nothing to do. I leave.
Stacy, you loved
Mason,
it.
we love you. Thank you very
might
much.
have
I will. Sorry, Mom. He's really struggle with his hat. But thank you. We
Once
love you.
a week,
You're perfect.
Stacy's coming.
Come on.
It was a lot of
I
fun,
leave
and you
tomorrow
were a
night, so-
great instructor.
Thank you.
And lovely to meet your brother,
Tag teaming.
cousin, brother,
The team teaching.
cousin. Sorry.
We call it team
Lovely to
teaching.
meet you.
That's a better name.
Tag teaming.
It was a great experience. And you said it was your first time as at a drag queen show or a drag show, anything, right? So that's got to be different. I mean, I thought Tennessee was so advanced and progressive. That's only near West Virginia. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So Holly, what was your opinion on the?
Mason,
Bye, Mason.
great. Take care. Colby, take care,
What was
man.
your
I love you,
opinion on
Mason.
that?
You're perfect.
What was your opinion on the whole experience for this round for the event?
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
It was better than even better.
That's what we like to hear.
How many
last
times
year.
have you done the drag style of like this theme night? How many times have you done this?
Well, this is our second drag ride.
That's awesome.
yeah.
What was the first
That's
one? Was
awesome.
that Mason's birthday?
No, that was our Pride rides. We did 3 Pride rides. That wasn't drag. It was just Pride. Last
Pride
year we
ride.
did a drag ride. That
Well,
was
that's what gave me
similar
the
to
idea
this.
because I saw the stories with
Yeah.
Jake in it. And I said this on the other podcast, I thought Jake was a legitimate drag queen. Then I found out he was your husband.
I mean,
He goes balls to the wall with
I'm not
it.
going
He
to
doesn't
say
hold back.
that he's better than
That's
a
an
lot of the
exclusive.
drag queens around here.
Very true.
But do you know how many people I had to tell them, like, because they're like, that's fantastic. You know that the full-blown drag queen? Like, yeah. I'm like, not even a drag queen. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's how serious they take dress up.
Yeah, he's committed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is committed. Like the lighting, the blue lights, the
Yes.
setup. Like you guys were here. What time were you here setting up?
We stayed. We were here at when we got here at like 8 this morning, and we were here till about 4:30, and then we came back at 6:30. So we went home and just had something to eat,
Yeah.
and just started getting dressed. Hey boys!
Imagine if your shirt was still off.
I know that I had a picture taken with them.
Did ya?
Off the same kids.
Is there normally this many young kids here?
Yeah, they like to come to Mercato.
Why?
Yeah.
That's so
It's a
interesting.
hangout spot, I
I just think they like to walk around, and I mean, they were a couple of young girls wanted to have their picture taken with me. They were like, "I love everything about your everything."
It's so funny because it's like, I mean, obviously this part of Florida is fairly conservative, you know.
Yeah.
But there was nothing, especially for that chick there who looked a bit confused. But everyone else is like,
Yeah, I think
really
people like
approaching
it.
us, going.
Yeah.
Do you know, I had one lady there. She goes, "I love it. So proud of you." Like, she thought I was
Yes.
being
You
confident.
were,
And I was just like,
yeah.
"Oh, thank you. That's my wife."
I know.
She
I
accepts
know.
me.
Yeah.
So what are themes that you guys have going in the future? Because I know you guys do multiple
We
theme
have to do
theme
another
rides
one together. That
throughout
was
the
fun.
year, right?
It was
Promo the
really
shit out of
fun.
it.
Yeah. So we do. Yeah. We sometimes we'll do, like we've done Gold, Arabian Nights,
Ooh.
Matrix, Mean Girls, Catalina Wine Mixer. I mean, just
What do
incredible.
you wear for that?
It was it's just that little segment of
Yeah,
what Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I just walk around going, "Fucking Catalina Wine Mixer."
It was actually one of our funnest rides. The Gold ride was amazing. I think we're going to do a white ride, probably maybe in September. And that's fun because it's so easy for everybody to kind of get involved and dress up. We do a glow ride. We're really equipped to do glow rides now because we've installed black lights, and you saw the
That was so
tapestries.
fucking
It's
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
so-
actually beautiful in the room
But
when you
it's
guys
beautiful,
throw that. Oh.
right? And then when our riders, when we do a glow ride, like they'll paint themselves with paints, glow in the dark paints, and it looks really cool.
Looking like Avatar. I dig it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I dig it.
We should do an
Yeah.
Avatar thing.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
Full Avatar
anything
dress
that's
up.
really
blue
trending
light
and
will look really good with
topical,
that.
like Stranger Things, has been tossed around.
Oh my God.
I need to
kind
watch that show.
You could
though.
go as top.
I've never
Stacey won't
seen
let
it,
me.
but
100%
She won't let me.
operate.
She like thinks that that's
I
going to
know
cause
it's-
nightmares for Sienna.
It would actually.
well,
Season 4, yeah. It
maybe
would.
don't have the baby watch it. I don't know.
She, we can't get away from.
Oh,
that.
you have to do
She's
everything with her,
everywhere.
yeah.
Well, yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
She's cool.
So anything that's kind of topical and that people can get involved in, we like to do. You know what's not fun, and so many places do it, like Justin Bieber versus Justin Timberlake, or
Oh, how
you know,
boring.
like, or like just like a versus ride or something. It's
What's a
it's
versus
not.
ride? Like, they
Nobody
just do the same
cares.
songs?
Like it's like this artist versus that artist. It's just overdone and not fun.
That feels like it's not overdone. Feels like this half-assed where they're just like,
And a lot of studios will do theme rides, like multiple theme rides a week. They just
Yeah.
like all their rides are theme rides, and then like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like this was people were so excited about this.
Yeah.
And so we don't do them. We do them like maybe once a month, not even.
Yeah, you
It's
want
too
to
much
keep.
work.
It's too much. It's a lot of work. It's also like you want that novelty so that people tune in and people feel like they miss out on the event too. You know.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people I know that it was just because it was this weekend, and like I'm gonna have a lot of people go, "Fuck, man!" Like I had people going, "I wish I could be there," you know.
Yeah.
But they were not physically here, or they were getting
Yeah,
Botox
of
or
course.
something,
Yeah, I
something
mean,
like
we
that.
had members that were like, "Oh, that always happens," where they're like, "Oh, but you can't. You have to do it when you're
Yeah.
going to do it." I love that Ruben came.
Yeah.
I want to say that out loud. Love it. I love when people like just are like it's their first ride and they don't really know what's going on, and they show up, and he loved it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And that's the thing. I haven't said to stay, so you know, when I did the class with you guys, I was like, yeah, it'll be okay. Like I know it'll be fun, but I was like, I came in.
Yeah,
like,
and that was
it'll be
just a
alright.
Thursday morning class.
Yeah. Yeah, it was too. It was a Thursday morning class, and it was like, it was just fun, and I felt like I said to Stacey, I feel like I was at a rave. I feel like I was young again, and
yeah, and that's just that's just all our classes.
yeah, that's just normal Thursday.
That's just a normal class.
So they're all dark.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, dark. It's like you kind of feel like you're at some sort of performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like that.
Yeah. Oh, good.
You know,
That's what we want.
When you don't feel any pressure.
Microphones.
Right.
The dark lighting, everybody looks amazing, and I love the fact that you had one candle. I was just like, I instantly feel sexy with one candle even.
I had about 15 candles.
It was 15 or so down there. Yeah.
I saw the main one right up front.
Jessica kicked a few.
It's
it seemed
possible
I almost
that
kicked one too.
it's
and I was
possible
like, shit.
Stacey's talking about the candle that was up on the speaker.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They were all over the stage too.
Okay.
It had a.
Next time I'll.
It had an Alice in
I was in the
Chains
back.
MTV. What's that? What was that show where they played like acoustically? It had that real intimate feel at the front with those candles, even though obviously they're fake for safety purposes.
Yeah. No, there was a lot of real ones too.
Oh no
There was
shit!
I almost kicked a real
I'm
one.
not even
just-
kidding you. I love the setting because I love that look.
They're all real. We have 3 real ones that we always light, and the one
You
that's
only
up on
had
the speaker.
3 real ones?
We
I
only had 3
almost
real ones,
kicked
and
one.
I had I brought in a lot for this ride. I brought in a bunch that I had at home that were the LED.
Super cool, man.
But we always have real candles.
That's
going.
that's so crazy. I love it because obviously all the look is right there. It looks like a stage, again, an acoustic set. So you have the intimacy of the candles with the spotlight right in the front. Everything's dark. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
love
he
that
really
stuff.
surprised me when he was like,
Yeah.
when I posted
Yeah, I could see
the
him.
video,
Yeah.
he was like straight away, I'm coming. I was like, really?
Yeah,
Sid?
I saw
I
him
am
during
not-
the
He's like, I
ride.
love dressing in drag. I was like, Sid?
Sid. Yeah, dude. Like it's,
Well, yeah, isn't that why we had it? Because he thought. Why do I think it was Sid?
It was me. I flew from Chicago for this event.
Oh my god!
All this journey.
High five.
This journey to come here, all the way from Chicago to experience it, and it was a blast. Like
Oh.
I said. Yeah, 20 out of 100. So cross another one off the list.
Oh my!
A
10 out
very
of 10.
out there one, right? But like
Yeah.
I said, it makes you feel so uncomfortable. Right? I loved it though. It's like
Yeah.
a different part of me that kind of like it's like a
Yeah.
It was so
unlocks.
funny watching you progressively
Man,
just dive
I
into
was
it. Again,
into it.
at first when he saw the video, he was like, I could hear his voice on the phone
Fake.
a week ago, like, backing out a little bit, and I bullied him into it. I was like,
Yeah,
well,
you
I
have
got
to.
peer pressure.
I've already
Yeah.
made plans with Holly and Jay. Like, it's
Yeah.
already happening. Yeah, I have to come. He's like,
Yeah.
I even lied to you. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah,
I said I
yeah.
had a meeting with you guys when I didn't, and I'm like, yeah, it's already
he did
going.
lie to
And
me
he's
then,
like,
yeah.
I literally lied to you to make sure you came.
But I think halfway through the event, my hair was bopping back and forth like this.
Yeah.
I was so into the up and down. So you go in.
No, you might want to
and
grow
out.
your hair out like long
I
like
really
that.
might think about it.
Looks really good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I
It
think
really
I might
looks
my hair out
good.
like this.
Yeah.
I have to like literally get a
Bro,
plan myself.
I'm not kidding. You look like a young Milli Vanilli.
Wow.
That's
I
it.
wish honestly I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish
it's true.
And copywriting.
Let's cut that part out.
Yeah, cut now. 6
We'll cut
seconds
that part
max.
out.
I think it's 3 seconds, but we'll
But I
find
might
out.
have to
I
grow
think
it
I
out and
did 3
straighten my
seconds.
hair.
I'm not kidding you, dude.
Or the waviest.
I'm kind of tired of the nigga naps. You know what I mean?
It's really
I'm gonna
good.
say it
Just
out
put in
there.
extensions.
No, I'm serious.
I was about to ask you what you just said, and I realized I can't even say it.
You can't.
I was like, did you
but
say?
I'll
Wait a minute.
repeat it if you didn't
I
hear it.
can't
It's
say
nigga
that.
naps. It's literally the nappiest hair. It gets so dried out, man. So I think I have to grow my hair out and straighten it.
It's
I'm
true,
gonna take your
actually. When
advice.
I went to
get
when,
the keratin treatment.
when I went to his
What is
house,
that?
it looks like a bunch of
Keratin.
pubes in his
Hi.
bathroom. I thought he'd
yeah, I
shave.
know.
No.
I remember you.
We remember you guys. You guys
I know, Marley. Hey,
stay
Marley.
awesome.
right now.
No,
I
he's
remember
definitely
you guys.
underage.
You
That
barked
kid
at
is
my
definitely
dog.
under the age of 15.
Yes. You mean to my
Ask
dog.
a question.
Ask a question. No, how old are you?
What's the question?
How much money you guys make a year?
More than you.
Enough of money.
On what?
Ask a real
How much,
question.
his question was, how much money do you guys
Crypto?
make?
Or Bitcoin, Dogecoin?
Dogecoin, definitely not enough
You guys
for
all
money.
invest?
NFTs? No, I have no do that.
Pokemon.
What do you invest
Pokemon?
in?
What about Pokemon cards? Do you guys buy Pokemon cards?
You guys what?
Vileplume? Anyone for Vileplume?
I invested in houses in Port Royal.
Wow.
This kid has a rich dad.
I like his hair.
He does have nice hair.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
flow.
We like your hair.
You're like a younger Danny Duncan.
Danny Duncan.
It's really pretty.
Is that a
Yeah.
good?
Young,
Like
Is that a
the-
good
Hair,
thing?
It's
not,
like
not your face, your hair. Actually, yeah.
You know, it's funny. Your hair,
do
the
like
way
a
your
man,
hair
yeah,
is
yeah.
right now, it looks like a lamp.
I've made a severe.
Like you have that, you have
guys
those
like
waves.
Danny
It's
Duncan?
pretty dope. Like it's very full. It's a very full head of hair. I have no hair. I have none. You don't fucking laugh. Didn't you see what
Clip
happened
it.
after Will Smith's wife was insulted? Yeah, it's about to happen with a chancleta.
Dude, the kid's face is like, oh.
Chancleta Maracon.
You have a good one, bro.
You guys
Bye,
have a good
guys.
one.
Have a good one, guys. Stay safe.
Bye, Marley.
Man, his reaction was great.
Make
He's
good
like, oh.
choices, Marley, girl. You got it, girlfriend.
Especially with those
Say no.
She's not gonna make good choices.
Not at all. They're going to LSD.
Her
Just
mom
with the
rides
guys
with
that she
us.
said.
Oh, really?
Gotta
Oh,
make
man.
good choices.
Bro, his reaction was fantastic.
I never expected to
I
have
really did
so
like his
many
hair.
children that think that they're 19 but really are 14 come up to
Oh,
us
yeah,
and ask us
they're-
about these podcasts.
Why
Yeah.
are the kids asking about crypto and NFTs? I'm like,
I
these
don't
guys
know.
watch
That's what
Logan
they're all
Paul
into
way
now.
too much.
And
dude.
they ask a lot, like, what do you do for a living? That was another question they kept asking.
How much money
yeah, I
do
think
you
that's
make?
a lazy
there's-
TikTok thing. They
That's
all do
that guy, yeah.
it's a lazy TikTok
But
trend.
also on Fifth Avenue.
Oh.
Also on Fifth Avenue down here is $sign Empire, and he's always asking that, and he's
Yeah.
got like 1 million followers.
Yeah, but
Oh.
he's not
He's
unique.
from here?
He's not.
No,
Yeah,
but I
he's
think
from
that's the
Fifth.
thing
We
is all
saw
those
him.
kids are like,
No
"Oh, I can
shit.
do it." You know?
Did not know
But
that.
that he's not creating he's not reinventing the wheel or anything, because there's so many of them that start in LA, like, and it's a low hanging fruit. Walk up to a nice car, grab some eyes, and it's short and sweet.
Yeah.
It's easy content to make some coin.
But
We
it's
should
not
do one.
But it's not a bad idea. And I know I understand it because I remember seeing him. I remember seeing other people doing it. But I actually do enjoy it because it's interesting. Some of the responses for some of the
Have
people
you seen
and
the
how
woman when she's
much
like?
delve in.
Have you seen the woman where she's like, he goes up to her and she's in a nice car. What do you do for a living? I'm married. Nailed it.
Honesty.
That's my job.
That's my job. Have you met my husband? He's demanding. But yeah, let's wrap that up. Short and sweet, 1 hour. That was fun. We have some
Yeah,
random
let's-
people. You missed
that'll do
out.
it.
There was a lady who like literally gave a therapy session.
And shuck that ass.
Asking
What?
for
Asking
relationship
too.
advice.
You laughed, yeah.
Yeah,
Jenny.
yeah.
Who she was
going out
asking?
for it.
Us.
Literally, I
you
think
guys
we think
doing?
she got
Just like-
stood up.
3 drags.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like you were
Talk
a
to me later.
panel?
Get your number.
All of us,
Hey,
like,
lady.
she clearly got stood up at a date or something.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Because she was.
Had she been
pissed.
drinking?
Definitely that.
She
too.
had the eye of the Latina, which is
Yeah.
like she was pissed.
Oh.
Like
She
shit
was
was
about
gonna be
to
flying.
tear someone's, who
Check
heart
her
off.
out. Yeah.
Whoever gets lucky tonight is in trouble.
It's unlucky.
But you guys
You know,
did
like-
notice when I asked her about her career, and she's like, "No, let's not talk about that."
Well, she
and then
said
she said healthcare.
pharmaceuticals
No, she said
for
healthcare.
That could be
Oh.
That's very
anything.
broad.
That's so broad.
Yeah, it was
like,
very
I
broad.
absolutely think she's selling organs online.
She sells organs,
Oh,
cocaine. She sells all the good stuff.
Facts.
What's wrong with that? Get
Yeah,
your
I
hustle
know.
on.
But I got a hand to her. She clapped them cheeks really good.
She
but
did. It made it sound and everything.
That was
She do the twerking?
She
What?
twerked. And
Oh,
like,
she
they
twerked.
went in and out. Like
But
she has a
donka-donk.
skill.
Thighs and all. Like
Yeah,
She has a
everything
skill.
was-
That's so cool.
That's how
just
she has
gotta do it.
healthcare.
Can't do
She
it.
gets blood flowing.
Amen.
Amen. We're gonna end on that
I even
note,
took
guys.
a twerking class.
Oh wait,
Really?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
It's funny how we ended with amen and we're all dressed in drag. So good
Sorry,
luck on
Mama.
that one.
Hey, women. So, guys, make sure you subscribe. This was fun. If you missed out on the event, well, tough titties. And there'll be more coming. The drag one won't be for a long time, but if you miss out on the next one, then that's your fault. So, love you
Then
guys.
that's on
Subscribe.
you.
And
Stay sexy, man.
stay sexy. You're perfect. You're beautiful. Just
You
the way
belong
are.
here.
You belong,
you belong
here.
here.
You're perfect.
My hair's real.
You're doing it right.
This is my real hair.
Yep.
I wish I
And-
heard that more
This
often.
is my hair. This is my hair. I don't wear wigs.
I don't wear wigs.
This is my
I
hair.
actually really might go for this look now, but we'll
Yeah.
end it. Sorry.
All right, bye.
So